चन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। श्रीगुरुचरणकमलं वन्दे रमणपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीरूपानुगभक्तिदं च कृपामूर्तिं नारायणम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत श्री गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Let me offer millions of obeisances for the feet of our Lord. कौन है गुरुवर्ग नामनिष्ठ संत गौरी वैष्णव वैष्णव धन्यवाद। वंशा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो। Now, Gaur Purnima is 18th March. Then 19th is Anandotsav, celebration of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. Next day, that day is fasting. Then Navami, Dashami day, the parikrama begins. On the Navami day, it takes Sankalpa. That's how in the case. Then today is 5th, tomorrow is 6th. Tomorrow Purushottam Thakur's appearance day. And then 14th is Amlaki Ekadasi. So now, of course, many of you may not able to come to Navadvip. Now, what should we do? Right? So many reasons. Don't worry. Okay, that like I was keep telling you all the time. In this age of Kali, Lord has blessed what we call Manasika Punya is there, but not no Manasika Papa. Meaning, if you do in your mind Punya, some auspicious thing, then you get the same benefit as if you are doing physically. Then, but there is no manasika pap. If you do sin by mind, of course you should not do, okay? Kaya vacha manasa. By word, we should not hurt anybody. In your mind also, we should not hurt. And by, physically, we should not. So, kaya vacha manasa. But in case if it happens, then what to do? Don't worry, there is no sin for that. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. So, but if you do, like if you do parikrama by in your mind, maybe we'll have a program every day. Every day we'll have a program going around. Certain sequence is there. The way Nityananda Prabhu took Jiva Goswami, and then Ishan Thakur took Srinivas. Narottama, like that. So this has been practiced. Bhaktivinoda Thakur in the description of great Mahatma of Navadvip Dham, and then our Guru Parampara, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, started. Like that, we can maybe all those days, half an hour, 1 hour program, we can have it. Somebody interested. Huh? That way, you feel that you are actually you get the same benefit as if you travel to Navadvip from wherever you are and then going around. You get the same benefit, no less. Manasika Punya. So we have been blessed like that. So on the other hand, you come to Navadvip and then in your mind you are in your hometown, then it is not the benefit. So so wherever by you have to take this as Krishna's mercy. Wherever you are, don't worry about it. Don't too much struggle. Huh? You're not able to do. But you can do wherever you are. Huh? You get the same benefit. And then try to chant more. Make a sankalpa that I will do 1 lakh or whatever you are capable of. You know, capable plus more. Okay. In mathematics, there is something called delta x. We should have improvement in delta x every day. Little bit. you know. Uh, so pretty soon it will become very big number. Like that. So uh, the importance of Gaur Purnima is amazing. We are really blessed beyond any means because Gauradam, Gauranam, and Gaura Bhakti, they are amazing. Whereas Krishna Nam, Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Dham, like Vrindavan Dham, Krishna Dham, Krishna Bhakti. They look at the qualification, hey, how pure you are. Have you done any offenses? If you have done any offenses, bye bye. No, that is a problem. But Gaur Leela, Gaur Dham, Gaur Bhakti doesn't care. They don't look at our aparadha. Just by taking Nityananda, Gauranga Mahaprabhu's name, and we will, make entry into Krishna's name. That's nice, everything. I couldn't say. So, but now, greatness of Dham, Navadvip Dham. In the Upanishads, different names are there. Brahmapura, Smriti Svetadvipa, then all the Rasikajan, they call it Rajadam. No difference. Antar Krishna, Bahir Gaura, Narsitanga. Who is Gauranga Mahaprabhu? Antar Krishna, meaning inside is Krishna himself. No difference. Bahir Gaura, outside is like a golden color. That is Radharani's color. And then the bhav, the emotions, I think he has is Radharani. So, why he appeared is our acharyas say these reasons. Of course, Advaitacharya. Mahavishnu he came, he saw so much degradation. Then uh, he said, it's not possible, you know. So he roared, he cried for the Lord. Oh, Gaurav, Gaurav, with Ganga water and Tulsi. Lord was Yoganidra. He woke up and heard. It's such a strong thing. He said, I have to go. So that, so Advaita Acharya is invited, so he has come. Second is, the first, the Yuga Dharma. Yuga Dharma, Nama Sankirtan. See, every age has a dharma of the age. Satyuga, what is the dharma? Meditation. You know. Then Treta, yajnas. Then Dwapara, archan. Then Kali, Nam Sankirtan. Of course, you can say now we are deity worship and is also going on. Yajna, we also like Agnihotra sometimes. So because we are in the Sandhi, meaning meeting point of Dwapara just ended, Kali has started. So this is going on. But in any case, whatever we do, it has to have association with Nama Sankirtan. Otherwise, it's not successful, or it's incomplete. So, Nama Sankirtan. Srimad Bhagavatam tells you at the last sloka. Nama Sankirtanam yasya sarva papa pranashanam pranamo dukkha shamanastam namam arim param param. Vedanta Sutra also. Also tells Shabda Brahma. That only by Shabda Brahma you can become purified. Anuvritti Shabdat, Anuvritti Shabdat. Repeated, Anuvritti. You got so much layers. Anuvritti Shabdat. Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, this. Then also, so many avatars have come, but no one has given this Unvata Ujjvala Prem. This transcendental prem, love, the service of Radha. Unvata Ujjvala. No one has given. So, even Krishna cannot give. So, Krishna himself, the Bhava, Radha. Also, Krishna had three desires. The fourth reason, three desires. What is that? He was so enchanted by the devotion, love of Radha, to know the glories of Radha's pranaya mahima, love. So, what is that? Then also is the sweetness of Krishna's beauty, is Madhuri. He wanted to taste himself. So that's what Radharani is tasting of his own sweetness. Like in one pastime, you can understand this easily. Lord is thinking, always my devotees, they love my lotus feet. Lotus. What is there in my feet? So sweet. I want to taste, right? So, how we can put his feet, right? His one of the toe into his mouth, right? In front of everybody. Can you do it? You can't, right? So what he did was, he did a Leela. When the total annihilation was there, when nobody is there, right? So that time he was thinking, wow, nobody is watching, so I don't have to be shy. So as a baby, uh, Watadara, Watadara, he said, on a banyan tree, holy banyan tree, on a leaf, he's lying down like a baby and he's putting his tongue into his mouth. So he's tasting his own. Now at that time, somebody saw it. That's why we came to know. Ah, so one says, we will talk later on some other. So he was happened to blessed such a long life, 7 kalpa, 7 days of Brahma, very, very long, very, very. So he saw that and then he described. That's how we know. So like that, his own sweetness, he wanted to taste. And what Radharani is tasting. So he has to take on the mood of Radha. That second. Then also he wanted to have a desire that uh, Radharani is how much she is aswadan, she is tasting, and then how much she is getting happiness by his own sweetness, right? His madhuri. So you wanted to have that, what Radharani is tasting. So these are three inner desires, inner reasons, and the other three external reasons. So for that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the Sachi Mata's home on the Gaur Purnima day. That is on the full moon day. It was actually eclipse day. On eclipse day, people are taking bath, Ganga especially, and then chanting. Uh, so when everybody is engaged in chanting, so that time he chose to appear. Because that's what he. So when he appeared, one of the Leela he does as a baby is that he will start crying, and the only way he can stop is when everybody starts saying, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram. If everybody chanting, singing like this, then he will stop his crying and then start laughing. So, uh, you know, that's what. There is one temple in South India, in Guruvayurappa. There is one deity, Krishna deity. There, the only worship is, is that you go and do bhajans, kirtan. By that, you will be satisfied. Like that. Most satisfied. Now, Gaurdam, uh, the way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance, uh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not, we say, incarnation. No, Krishna is not an incarnation. No. Yeah? His appearance, all the avatars, all the incarnations are there in him all the time. Krishna Chaitanya. He is the source of all incarnations. So, but it is very secret, very not known. Even in Shastra, it is there here and there. Only blessed by him they can know. Otherwise, the same way Navadip Dham also. But Dham is Nitya, eternal, and also it is Sanatan, not beginning. Sanatan. Same way as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Now people who are Vimukha Jiva, uh, who are Bahirmukha, always entangled external aspects of this world, they will not be able to take darshan of the Dham. The Maya, the Mahamaya, Yoga Mayas, the shadow, uh, she will cover the Dham. So the other people who are envious of those kind of people cannot touch. They cannot touch. Because if they touch the Dham, that's it. Yeah. So we have to have that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's kripa, by his mercy, even though we are so degraded, the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can make an entry. If we get hold on to them, they will make us visible. Yeah. So, Krishna himself brought at the end of Dwapara whole Vrajadam into Navadvip. Now the another very special about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Gauradam or Gaura Bhakti is that we worship in the Shanta and Dasya, neutrality and then servitude. If we do that, then we obtain the Sakya Vasalya Madhurasa to Krishna. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, if we do bhajan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Dasya Rasa, we have to do in Dasya Rasa. Then when the Dasya Rasa become very fruitful, very ripened, that is ripened, then what happens is, then towards, by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then see Radha Krishna, towards Radha Krishna we get Unatojvala Rasa, we get inspiration. Then that Bhajaniya Gauranga Mahaprabhu will appear like Sri Radha Krishna. Appear. Now in the age of Kali, the other Dham, greatness gets decreased as the Kali Yuga progresses. But on the other hand, Navadvip Dham's glory starts increasing. That is Mahaprabhu's Ichha. That is his speciality. Now, Navadvip Dham Navadvipa Dama. Nava meaning 9. Dvipa, islands. Is it, so the names are Antardipa. They call then Madhya, that is in center of the Mayapur. Then Simanta Deepa, Gauruma Deepa, Madhya Deepa, Kola Deepa, Rudra Deepa, Jhanu Deepa, Moduruma Deepa, Rutu Deepa. The center, and then the 8 like Dala. Then the center, Antardipa is the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. On the east of Ganga. Ganga's Purva on east is Antardipa, Simandipa, Gaudamadipa, Madhyadipa. Then on the west it is Koladipa, Rutudipa, Rudradipa, Janadipa, Modurumadipa. 4 plus 5, 9. Now the Ganga is going when she does that. She can feel it. Oh, this is Gaurada. She becomes almost unconscious. But still she has to move. So that's she doesn't want to leave, She in a wow, So he's trying to be there. That's why she has so many, not straight, She's like dancing. So she's so much attached to the Gaurada. Then Navavida Bhakti, like we have Navavida Bhakti, Ravana Smarana Vandana, Pada Sevana, Dasa Sakyama. Like that, one island, each island is a, for Bhakti Anga. There is a Pada, Pita Swarupa. Pita meaning like a seat of Bhakti, each 9 limbs of Bhakti. So Gaudruma Deepa is Kirtanakya, Kirtan, Gaudruma Deepa. Then Madhya Deepa is a Smaran, remembrance. Kola Deepa is Pada Sevana. Rutu Deepa, Archana. Jhanu Deepa, Vandana. Then Moduruma Deepa, Dasya. Rudradipa Sakya, Simantadeepa Shravana, Antardeepa Atmanivedana, offering our. And also in these 9 deepas, all the 12 forests of Vraja, the main one, they're also in the Gupta, in a secret form, is there. Invisible form is there. So, Antardeepa itself is Gokul Mahavan. Then Madhuvan is there, Mathura Nagari. Gaururuma Deepa Nandagram. So there are so many unlimited cows there. So Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, remembering their cow grazing pastimes of Raja, they were so much bhava, they were lost themselves. Madhya Deepa is Kamyavana. There is Pushkar and see, Navadvipa, not only this, all the tirthas are there. That's why it is not just during Navadvip Dham, we think of this. Navdeep Dham. During Navdeep Dham, Parikrama, you think of Navdeep Dham, then you forget it. No. Actually, every day, every time, all the time, just remember. Then in the morning when you're chanting, you know, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. You can be doing parikram all this time like that. So every day you'll be visiting there, doing parikram. Then Koladip is where our Gurudev's Samadhi, that is Govardhan. Janudipa is Bhadravan. Goldrumadipa, Bandirvan. Modharumadipa, Mahatpura, Kamyavan. Rudradipa is Belwan. Srimantadipa is one part of Belwan. So, so in these 9 islands, these all the called manas are there in secret form. Now, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in this pastime, very wonderful leelas, he used to get hold of a snake, playing. So one time, that is Sheshana, Ananta Shesh, came to come to serve him. So Lord is trying to sit on him. The snake coiled him, so he's trying to sit on him. But when mother saw, she got almost so much fear. So much fear. Oh, baby, playing with snake. By Ananta Shesh, understood, and then he tried to run away. But Nimai, baby, is trying to catch him. Hey, why are you running? So mother is then doing same thing like Krishna's Yashoda, cow dung, cow urine, all that. Then sometime on the shoulder of the thieves. One time the thieves came. They saw, baby has so many, is decorated with so many gold, this and that. So, of course, he has come to give us much more than gold, much, much more. Spatika Mani, touched on us, much more than. But because we are conditioned, oh, look at God. So we want to steal that, they want to steal. We are also one way thieves. We are all one kind of thief, different level. So the thieves thinking, they are talking to each other. We should somehow mesmerize this boy, take him. When nobody is watching like that there. Then boy was very happy. They put him on his shoulder, and on the way, people are also not. No, they thought he must be familiar. That baby must be there because he's very without crying. So he's going around. And the thieves are thinking, they are talking. I want his. So I want this avarna, this, like that different. They are talking about it. They want to steal and take him to their place, and then so he's going around and he's enjoying Navdeep Dham. Then it so happened they wanted to go to their place, secluded place. That is their thinking. But then by the time somehow they came back to his house, Sachimata. And meantime, Sachimata, then you know, uh, Jagannath Mishra. So they're all searching for him, as if their life has gone. Where is the Nimai? Nimai, crying. They are all asking, have you seen, have you seen, have you seen, have you seen? And then suddenly these two unknown people come and then immediately get down and runs towards mother and father. They were so happy again. And here these two thieves thinking, wait a minute, if they catch us, oh, it will be big trouble. So, but meantime, Sachimata and Mishra, they wanted to give something because they brought back their child, their, their, their prana, their life force. So they were asking, where did he see? No, 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 they just went away. Then they went back to their place. Then they are wondering, wait a minute, we were going, how we came back? Lord's, Yogamaya, that's power. So, Chaitanya, see, in other Leelas, they would have been, if you just think about this pastime, how sweet, how merciful Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. They came to steal him, steal things, material things. But what they gave, they were so blessed. They took a ride on them. And then they were to be, if they had stayed back, they would have been, Sachimata would have so much love and affection. She would have given so much things. So when they went back, they trying to pray Kali. What happened? Why? You were saved today by your mercy. What you are saved, you became very blessed one. So like that, no matter what way we approach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his Gaurav Parshad, no matter what our motivation may be, we will get purified. This is the beauty. Get purified. And they will not chastise us. Hey, you are doing this. That will go away. So then while going to this school, so many, just like Krishna, we will go to, if the girls are praying, doing Ganga Puja, then you will say, oh, you should worship me. No? If you worship me, then I will bless you. You'll have a nice, wonderful husband, long life. If you don't, then I will give you boon that you will have a very, invalid person as your husband. Like that is to show fear to them. Then if Brahmins are doing argya and all that, you will take water and throw them on them. And if they come trying to catch him, he will run away. And if they try to complain to his Jagannath Mishra, he will appear as if he has not taken bath in the Ganga, dust all over him. And his friends also will tell him, no, he never went to the uh, Ganga. Like that is very naughty, huh? Naughty thing. Whatever it is mercy on them. Is mercy on them. So if you think material, wait a minute, he has gone there, but now he's telling lie. Is it lie? Actually, Lord cannot tell a lie. The lie is also true because for him, Ganga is everywhere. So wherever he is, so it is sweetness, or acharyas say that is the sweetness of the Lord. Like, So then when he was a small, he was in the school. After he was started a small school, Sanskrit grammar. Was teaching before. He was even though very engaged. No one able to defeat him in logic or in nobody dared to. He was so powerful. All the panditas in Navadip kind of envious of him. So one time, Jigvijay, Kashmiri Pandit, he was, because he was blessed by Mother Saraswati, he was no match for anybody. Everywhere he was defeating. That time it was like that. Then he came to Navadip because at that time it was very well known. And Navadip Pandits, all they kind of ran away. He said, no, first you do discussion with Nimai Pandit. Then think about it. So Nimai Pandit, then he was wanted to meet him. So that one day evening, Nimai Pandit with all his students sitting on the bank of, and then he is glorifying. He's teaching them grammar. That time, Keshav Kashmiri comes uh, with his so many unlimited followers with so many things. Then he is asking, he was so enchanted by the students' recital, he also sat there and he was asking, who is this teaching and Nimai Pandit or teacher? Oh, he was, but also he felt fear about it, inside. Then some other student told Nimai Pandit, here is Keshav Kashmiri. Then Nimai, see how glory, Lord, looked at him. Oh, it is our great fortune. You have come in the midst of us. I have heard so many good things about you. Please enliven us with something. Please tell us something. So then Keshav, you can ask anything. What do you want me to tell you? He said, looking at Ganga, see, please glorify Mother Ganga. Then immediately, he started reciting so many new shlokas, new glorification that no one else has done before. You cannot find anywhere else. So all the students of Nimai Pandit, they were all astonished. Wow, look at this. Non-stop, spontaneously he's reciting the shloka. And then he recited for a while. Then he said, then Nimai Pandit is asked, he, so many slokas, he took one sloka, he recited that, and then can you can you tell me the gunas, the no, the qualities, and also any uh, mistakes in this sloka? Then Kashmiri Pandit is saying that there cannot be the mistakes in the composition of Keshav Kashmiri. So he recited five gunas.
वो पहले था ना वो भी उधर ही
So he then Nimai Pandit is saying, if you don't mind, please, can I say something about this sloka? He asks his permission, Lord. Yeah, okay. Then Lord, without touching those five qualities, greatness of it, he recited five more, and then he also pointed out five doshas, faults. Wow. Then Keshav Kashmiri was stunned, and then it was clean bold. First time in his life, someone is finding out the faults in his rachana, in his composition. He became astonished. First time he got defeated. Wow. So then, of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, don't worry, this is nothing. Please come back tomorrow. We'll further discuss. Don't worry, this is nothing. See, he's encouraging. Look at the way Lord hands. That's what we have to learn. He doesn't want to humiliate anybody, but he does such a powerful surgery that he will remove our, false ego without knowing that he is doing a surgery. This is the greatness of our acharyas, coming from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So then he went back and then prayed to Mother Saraswati. Saraswati, why did you give up? Oh, how can I come in front of my husband? You are so fortunate. Huh? You go and beg, fall at his lotus feet. So next day he came and Chaitanya, Nimai Pandit was alone. He fell at his lotus feet. Then Nimai Pandit is telling, okay, becoming an expert like Pandit, learned, scholar like that. It's not that you have to feel, false, to be humility, but and then to bhajan. So he sent him to bhajan. Like that, he did that Leela, Our acharyas, actually, our Gurudev, Bangalore, I saw, there was one Mayavadi, he was talking something, actually in Kannada, that Gurudev could not, but he cannot say that. They know all languages, okay. So, hard is not. So then, I cannot even say how kind, how kind our Gurudev was. Wow. So humility. Wow. Breaks my heart. Wow. Such an exalted person, coming from the very dear to Lord, Radha. Wow. He was showing so much. He was a judge, Usually judges are very difficult to judge, You cannot say that you are wrong or this and that. And he pointed out very amazing surgery, So then the judge actually felt happy. Wow, I'm glad he pointed out. So because when our acharyas, that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, acharyas, Their mission is one and only thing is upliftment of the conditioned soul. Understand? So that's all it is. There is no any other motive, no exploitation. Uplifting without any expectation. In spite of so much difficulty they have to undergo. So that touches anybody. Uh, that's what we see in Parampara. And coming from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, root of all our acharyas. How we showed Jagai Madai, how we delivered. They were intoxicated like all of us. Material, drinking, what else is there? So, but Nityananda Prabhu, see, Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas was sent everywhere. Go and preach. Request them to chant Krishna's name. Do service to Krishna. So do bhajan to Krishna. So they were doing. So that is the power of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Nityananda decides, looking at those two, but Jagai Madai, they were so bad, so intoxicated. Just to see them, if you are taking a bath from Ganga, and then if you happen to see them, you have to go back and Ganga, you have to purify yourself. So, so people were telling, who are they? Don't go, please, for any reason, don't go near. They're very bad, very bad. Nityananda, convinced that he made a sankalpa that I will make them devotees. I will transform them. Akhanda Guru is Nitya, Satya Sankalpa. It's bound to happen, whatever. Because his desire is pure. Okay. Why he wants not to know? It will bring glories to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. If someone says such a, they were famous, so low, so much, there is nothing that they have not done bad, so bad. So if they become transformed, become good, become devotees, become great Mahabharata, then the whole world will glorify God Mahaprabhu. That is it. That is his motive. So he approached them, begged him. That's why Nityananda is so dear to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Akrodha Paramananda. Thare deke jare kahe danta trunanda. He's holding grass in his mouth. What does it mean? Feeling low, so humble. Nityananda Prabhu. Lots of. Then Madai, then first time they chase them away. They start coming, hitting them. Then Nityananda and Haridas Thakur ran away. And Haridas Thakur said, this is Nityananda Prabhu is saying, he's crazy. He's like Avadut. He has no rules like this. Avadut. But I'm stuck with him. I have the order of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. I have to go with him. But he's complaining this to Advaita Acharya. Haridas Thakur is telling the days, what transpired in the day. He is reporting the Advaita Acharya. Wow. Oh, Haridas Thakur, see, very soon those two will become so pure. They will start chanting and dancing along with us. You see what is going to happen. He's telling the future. So then, no, how can I get saved by this Avduta? Sometimes last time, when I was being eaten by the marketplace, 22 places, Lord protected me. This time, if I get, if they got hold of me, what I will do, we will, like that. Yes. Then next day, again, Nityananda Prabhu, you see, that is the thing. See, they are chasing them off. What does it mean? Hey, I don't want bhakti. I don't want association with you. No, guys. They're happy. I'm supremely happy with what I'm doing, drinking, smoking. This is what most of us, right? We chase them away, see. But Nityananda Prabhu, he did not get, oh, they are chasing them away. Why should I bother? It is this. No, see. Because he's the real doctor, Khanda Guru, source of all. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so says. Comes again, even though there is a life-threatening thing for him, right? See his mercy. Then Madai takes the broken, the drunken, bottle, liquor or something, hits on his head. Want to chant? See? Then the blood starts flowing. Still, it does not become angry. Still, then Jagai comes and then says, hey, don't hit him. He does not. Don't hit him. Try to prevent him. Meantime, Haridas Thakur has ran away and then told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very angry. Somebody hit my Nithai. I will finish him out. Chakra. He came, when he wanted to destroy him. Then Nityananda, see, coming in between. Oh Lord, no. Not in this pastime. Not in this now. If you do that, you have to kill everybody. See, look, Jagai prevented, he protected me from further. Then immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whoever else, Nityananda, become very, very dear to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Immediately he hugged him, he gave him Krishna prayer. Then Jagai crying, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram. He's crying. Then what happened? Then Madai, when he saw this, then he's begging, you elevated, you please, show mercy on me. You showed mercy on me. Jagai, you show me mercy. Then Gauranga Mahaprabhu, only if Nityananda Prabhu forgives you, that otherwise you have to suffer for a long time. Then Nityananda Prabhu immediately, he didn't even ask him, oh, I have already forgiven. See? So that is the greatness of these two lords. Unconditional love. See? Jaya Navadvipa Navapradepa Prabhava Pashanda Gajaika Sima Swanama Sankhya Japa Sutra Dhari Chaitanya Chandra Bhagavan Ajanulambita Bhujau Kanakavadata Sankirtanaika Pitara Kavalatakshav Vishwamvarau Dvijavarau Yugadharma Palau Vande Jagatpriya Karau Karunavatarau. See, this is the Karuna Avatar. You know. So that is both, you know. So we are blessed by this uh, appearance of Gauri Mahaprabhu once in a day of Brahma. So we are very, very fortunate. You know. Does not appear in every Kali Yuga. So they have already delivered, like in Krishna's pastime, the Mahabharata war. Don't think, Arjuna, I don't want to fight this war. I'll go to. I've already killed them. I've already accomplished. You just have to be nimitta matra. So, so same way, you know. Our Guru Parampara are all extension of Nityananda Prabhu. You know. And then Nityananda Prabhu is an extension of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dham is also like. That's why Gaura Nam, Gaura Dham, Gaura Bhakti is very, uh, very precious. So uh, we have to make others, you know, bring. You know, you have to share. You have to make them. If you tell this, uh, it will resonate them. You know, it will resonate anyone's heart. And it will break contaminants. That's why Nagar Kirtan. Actually, wherever we are, you should be doing Nagar Kirtan. You know. Every day or once a week, you know, you should do that. You know, that very purifying. People are looking for that. Don't think that people will be opposing. Actually, it is not true. If you sincerely do it, then all the Lord's weapons will be there. Chakra, Hanuman, you know, Garuda, you know, all the avatars, they will be behind you. You know. So you don't have to be fearful. That is, you can, people will get benefited. You know. Wherever you are, you know, even if 1 or 2 or 3 gather together, you know, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, like that, in any marketplace or anything, or people where they are gathering, uh, just singing, you know, it brings a lot of relief to the people. Our time. Then there are so many Antardipa. Why the Antardipa is not Brahma? He, he stole Krishna's, you know, the calf and the friend. So he did an offense. So he knew same Krishna is going to appear as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Then he prayed to Lord. When you, in your pastime of Krishna, I have offended you. Now when you appear again, if I offend you again, if I offend you, I'll be. So please, don't give me a chance to offend you. So please bless me. So when he prayed like that in Navadvip, then Govind Mahaprabhu appeared to him and he said, don't worry, you will be born in a Yavana family, lowest. So you will not have false ego. And you will become my partial, and you will become Haridas Thakur, Namacharya, chanting 3 lakhs. So, just thing like that. So that's why, because Lord Brahma revealed what was in the deep core of his heart. Antar. See, our heart is like a islet, deep. Antar, inside. He revealed to the Lord. That's why he did there in that Antardeep. That's called Antardeepa. Mayapura. Antardeepa. So, then Lord did so many leelas. Srivas Angan, then Advaita Angan, Gadadhar Angan, and then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He did also so much austerities and like that. So by that austerities, by chanting 3 lakhs and then so much, very strict. Chaturmasya, uh, this movement all around the world, Acharya, the Shakti, from him. So then of course, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, without him, the Dham nobody would have heard of. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace, nobody knew. It was all Ganga came and then washed away. But through Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and then Jagannath Das Babaji, certified, yes, this is the birthplace. So many evidences. So, so many things are there. Then, then also, Koladev is the, main actually to us as a sadhakas in the place of Aparada Bhanjan. Aparada meaning, for our offenses. Very, not ordinary offenses, not sin, aparada. What is sin between sin and offense? Aparada, sin and the papa and aparada. You see. So the sin is like dust on a glass, water wash away. But any mark, it will not go like that. So if we make whatever our activity brings unhappiness to Radha, that's called aparada. This Radha becomes unhappy. She's not free. Then aparada. So the devotees, if we make anything to Vaishnava, Radha will not be happy. So that's why. Now what happens if it happens? In the previous life, you don't know where. How to get away. So this Koladev is called, Aparada Bhanjan, where if you touch in your mind or going physically and then pray to that place, then you become free from this. There Chaitanya Mahaprabhu forgave so many aparadis who have done so much at the lotus feet of Srivas, Gopal Chapal. Then uh, Devanand Pandit, he offended Srivas again. Then forgave his mother, his students, his teachers. Then Haridas Thakur was offended by this Gopal. So he forgave him. So many things. That's why, and also Koladevi is the appearance of Varaha. Uh, Varahadev. Also it's like a Govardhan. So all this combination makes it very confusing. Can get rid of themselves. That's why I go around Koladevi every day. Think of the pastime. How Koladev appeared there, then our acharyas, Param Gurudev's Samadhi, Gurudev Samadhi, then Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj Samadhi. So, and how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left his house middle of the night, jumping into the cold water. So with all this, we become, so much energy. And also the prayer to the Vaishnavas, praying at the lotus feet of Vaishnavas. I have to get an English copy of that. Maybe by next time, I don't promise. Because we have to do that. Unknowingly or knowingly, whether in this life or previous lives, if you have offended, please forgive me. Please. Kama karo. So, like this we have to pray. And ask them forgiveness. And beg them, please engage me in the service of Krishna. And then Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So this is Gaur Lila is actually unlimited. No end to it. But our time is also coming to then we will continue. Maybe we go in each those 5 days. If you arrange it, some of you arrange, I can do half an hour, 1 hour program. No reason, no big down. During such time, it will be wonderful. Going through the associates of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Rupa, Sanatan, Jagdananda Pandit, Radha, Arup Damodar, so many amazing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted Prithvi Paryanta Yat Ache Deshagra Sarvatra Sanchara Aive Murana. Whole world will sing glories of Krishna. Whole world, every Nagaradigram, all these words. So it is almost coming to true. That's why this age of Kali is also so meaning the So much development in very short time. See, in our lifetime, we have seen so much progress in technology, right? Of course, we can use that, everything. Now we are talking all of they're using the technology, right? So we are using it. In other words, actually, it is also being misused, right? Actual misuse is more, right? But still, we are using it so we are purifying that, and it's also used in the service of glorifying. So, so that way, everything can be used. But what I'm saying is, in this age of Kali, is so much fast, progress, materially speaking. But at the same time, so much progress in negative things, bah, unimaginable things, so fast. One's lifetime, you can see so much changes. So that is Gaurav Mahaprabhu makes it very fast. Uh, so very quickly also you can, if you desire, you can very quickly get rid of all of our anarthas. That is the power of Gauranam, Gauradam, and then Gaurabhakti. Vancha kalpatu vyascha kripa sindhu devacha patitanam pavani yo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. जय 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 श्री गुरुदेव की जय गुरु पार्वती गुरु वर्ग की गुरु परंपरा की जय श्री सचिनंदन गौरारी की जय नाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय नमाचार्य ठाकुर की जय नाम संकीर्तन की जय मस्त भक्त बांधव की जय धाम की जय ताय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल हरि बोल. Any questions?
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's very beautiful. Very nourishing class today. I do have a question, if I may, please, about the readings where we can refer for glorifications of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates. Like, where can we start? I haven't read any Chaitanya Charitamrita or Chaitanya Bhagavat, so if you could please guide us where we can, any chapter or any particular lila.
Yeah, okay. Can you say again?
During the Sankalpa period for the 5 days, if we want to read and glorify the associates and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where can we start from?
Parikrama, like I was saying, you can do your parikrama in so many ways. Of course, parikrama is always with the association of Mahabharata, Guru Parampara. We cannot do like Nityananda Prabhu took Jiva Goswami and Ishan Thakur took Srinivasacharya like that. So under the guidance, and it doesn't have to be physically what I'm saying. Physically, you may not be able to do, but still, if you dedicate 1 hour, 2 hours, half an hour, to this every day during that time, and also every day, So it becomes a habit, and then you'll be doing parikrama. It is equally effective. So For that, you can, many ways you can do. By this Harikatha, or this, also by Bhaktivinoda Thakur's reading, under the Mahatma, greatness of Navadip Dham, Mahatma. There is actually Parikrama Kanda, Parikrama Kanda, where Nityananda Prabhu himself glorified. Who can describe better than Nityananda Prabhu? So, if you read that, actually it is told in that book. While we are doing parikrama, if you read this, the parikrama will be even so many times better. So much inspiration will come. Whether it was made clear or not.
Thank you so much, Hare Krishna. You mentioned Parikram Kanda. Is that the book?
Yeah, Parikrama Kanda, Navadip Dham Mahatma.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Any other question?
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Dandavat Pranams.
No.
Please accept my humble obeisances. Gurudev, you said you'd like to come in the week, and I know next week, Friday, you fly off to Mayapur.
Yeah, even in Mayapur, I can do. Actually, looks like I might have to postpone.
Oh,
So,
okay. Because
yeah,
Tamara Prabhu told me that you'll be leaving on Friday.
but
That's
looks
it.
like I have to postpone. Something else has come.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem, Gurudev. So,
So,
Gurudev, can we start? When would you like to start? I can arrange the programs and I'll record and send to those devotees that can't attend, and we'll have it the same time, 3:30 India time. If it's okay with you.
yeah, that is okay. Like probably if it is same time, uh, if it is convenient, all of you the same time, then it is okay for me. And
Mm,
the time we can begin is maybe even uh, like the Ashtami itself, Ashtami Navami. 12th they are
so which
doing 11th. So 11th itself we can do from 11th itself till
okay,
18th,
good.
19th.
And same time, Gurudev,
Yeah,
for 3:30 IST.
right, right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
Gurudev, thank you. So yesterday, Sripad Bhaktivedanta Vishnu Deta Maharaj said that Aniruddha Prabhu will also be in Mayapur. So Gurudev, with your blessings, we asked Vishnu Deta Maharaj yesterday if he can please arrange like a day with Aniruddha Prabhu to just give us some blessings and a little bit of encouragement. And he says, sure, he will ask the servant of Aniruddha Prabhu, and if you both can also come on, and then they will translate for us, Maharaj.
Yeah, I will be going at least. We'll make arrangement. I will let you know time and where. Maybe you can ask questions, or at least you can listen to his
Harikatha.
Harikatha and then same translation. That much we can arrange it.
Thank you, Gurudev.
Very rare opportunity. We will do that.
Gurudev.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Gurudev. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Dandavat Params, Gurudev. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Safe trip, Marat. Take
Thank you.
care of yourself.
Hare Krishna. 1 minute. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you. So Gurudev has left. Okay, so devotees, as I was just speaking now to Gurudev and asking him about Aniruddha Prabhu, so Sripad Bhaktivedanta Vishnudeta Maharaj said that Aniruddha Prabhu will be in Mayapur and he'll be giving classes because he's finished his vrat of chanting so many rounds in a day and not speaking to anybody. So it'll be very good if we can all attend that program. Once I get confirmation on it in time, I would post it to everybody. So please try and do attend. And also, like Gurudev said, we will start the parikrama on 11th March and it'll be 12 o'clock SA time. And I will calculate everybody else's time and post it out on the group. And it'll be on Google Meet. So I know most people will be working, but I would also record and send the recordings to devotees. So thank you all for attending today. So now can I please have Raj Kishore Prabhu to sing Narasimha Dev Stuti. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my Dandavat Pranam. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakchurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. So it's on page 356. Namaste Narashimhaya Praladaladaine Hiranyakashipurvakshala Silatankanakalaya Silatankanakalaya Ito Nishima Parato Nishima Yato Yami Tato Nishima Bahir Nishima Hridaye Nishima Narashima Madim Sharanam Prapate Narashima Madim Sharanam Prapate Tava Kara Kamala Vare Nakamadhuta Shringa Dalita Dhiranyakashipu Tanuvringa Keshavadritra Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Kesavadritra Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Nishimade Jaya Nishimade Nishimade Jaya Nishimade Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol Jai Nishingadev Bhagavan ki jai, Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Shri Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Thank you, Dandavat Pranam.